5.3 million years ago, the Mediterranean was not a sea. It was a massive, empty, sun-baked desert basin. The Atlantic Ocean slowly chips away at the land bridge at Gibraltar. A tiny trickle turns into a catastrophic breach. The Zanclean Megaflood begins. A roaring wall of water slams into the basin with a force strong enough to alter Earth's rotation. 90% of the Mediterranean basin fills up in less than 2 years. At its peak, the water rose dozens of feet every single day. Fast forward to 15,000 years ago. A massive ice dam cuts off the Clark Fork River, forming the enormous Lake Missoula. The water pressure becomes too intense. The ice dam doesn't just melt, it violently detonates. A wall of water taller than any skyscraper tears across Washington state at 80 miles per hour, stripping the earth right down to the bedrock. In just a few days, the Missoula floods completely remade the landscape, leaving behind the scarred canyons we see today. 8,200 years ago, Doggerland was a fertile, thriving valley connecting Britain directly to Europe, home to thousands of early humans. Off the coast of Norway, a massive underwater continental shelf collapses. The Storegga landslide triggers a fierce megatsunami. A series of colossal waves completely swallows Doggerland, permanently cutting Britain off from mainland Europe. Around the same era, rising global sea levels caused the Mediterranean to violently punch through the Bosporus Strait into a low-lying freshwater lake. The Black Sea deluge floods miles of inhabited land every day, potentially inspiring the great flood myths found in ancient cultures. In the year 1332, China's Yellow River bursts its banks after historic monsoons, sparking one of the deadliest natural disasters ever recorded. The catastrophic flood destroys crops and brings famine and disease, ultimately claiming up to 7 million lives across the region. May 1889. A poorly maintained industrial dam fails in Pennsylvania, unleashing 20 million tons of water directly onto the town of Johnstown. The entire town is flattened in minutes. It stands as one of the worst civil engineering failures in American history. January 1953. A massive combination of high tides and a fierce storm surge completely overwhelms the coastal defenses of the Netherlands. In response, humanity builds the Delta Works, an incredible, massive system of smart shields designed to keep the rising tides at bay. From ancient geographical shifts to modern climate changes, giant floods have continually reshaped our geography, our history, and our future.